Do you ever look at your Christmas tree and realize it's kind of teaching you something? I know it sounds a little weird, but hang with me because this one kind of surprised me too. See, every year I decorated my tree just a little bit differently. And this year, while I was untangling the lights, because of course they're always tangled, at least mine are anyway, I realized something. My tree is basically a reflection of my entire weight loss journey so far. It's of my growth, of my healing, and it's kind of funny how something so ordinary can hold a lesson you didn't even know you needed. So picture this. It's early December, the house smells like cinnamon pine, 'cause you know I got influence to buy a simmer pot and fill it with Christmas cheer so my whole house smells like a winter forest. But anyway, and I've got Christmas music playing. I love me some Christmas music, and I take every opportunity to play it. I play it in July for Christmas in July, and I am the annoying person who hums Jingle Bells all year long. And guess what? I start playing my Christmas music before Halloween even starts. But back to the point. So here I am dragging out all the boxes labeled decorations, ready to make everything look magical. And yes, full disclosure and transparency, I also put my tree up directly after Halloween. And I have to admit this as well. This is kind of a little flashback because it's already up. So, back to dragging out all of those boxes. You know the moment before it all looks magical? It's like really chaotic. There may be glitter on the floor, there's lights and knots, and there's hooks missing. And there's at least that one ornament that I forgot that got broken last year. So as I was standing there surrounded by all the mess, it really hit me. This is what growth looks like. It's not perfect. It's not pretty at first. It's messy and uncomfortable, and it takes a lot of patience. So just like losing weight and getting healthy, just like healing from food addiction, just like rebuilding your life one decision at a time. And when I first put the tree up, it's bare and empty. There's just the branches and that's it. And every year there is this little moment where I look at it and I think, wow, this is me before I started this journey. All the potential, but not yet alive, if that makes sense. And that's the thing about growth. You don't see it all at once. You add one light, one ornament, one intentional piece at a time. Just like we build new habits, just like we rewire our mindset. The tree doesn't look done after one step, and neither do we. But we keep showing up anyway. Now, the lights. That's where this lesson just really hit me. Because every year I swear those lights have a mind of their own. They're twisted and they're tangled and they are somehow in a knot I know I did not tie last year. And as I was sitting there trying to untangle them, and I started thinking, isn't this what it feels like sometimes? Or like what life feels like sometimes? Like, no matter how much progress you make, something feels knotted up. But that's what growth is, right? It's not about having everything perfectly straight. It's about staying patient enough to work through all those tangles. Because when you finally plug those lights in and they do start to shine, you realize every bit of frustration was well worth it. And maybe the reason it took time is because it just wasn't about the result. It was about who you were becoming while you untangled it all. So then comes the ornaments. And I'm talking about the special ones. The ones that actually mean something. You know the ones that I'm talking about. Not those random filler ornaments that you buy at the Dollar Tree, but the ones that are really tied to memories. The handmade one, when your kids were little. I have two of those that I still have that are my boys. The one that you bought during a milestone year. So I have one, with a little house on it when we bought our house. And the ones that remind you of someone you love. For me, that one is the one that I made with the little fluffy angel wings that holds my dad's picture in it. Those are the pieces that really tell the story. And I thought that's what the habits that we build are. The meaningful moments that give our joy depth. Every choice, every boundary, every time you didn't give up, those are the ornaments of your transformation. They tell the story of who you're becoming. They might not be perfect, but they're proof that you showed up for yourself. And when I finally finish, I always stand back and look at the tree before I put the star on top. It's like that final exhale moment, the one where I can actually see, the progress, and that's when it hit me again. How many times in life have I stopped before I got to that point? How many times did I walk away from my own transformation before I got to see how beautiful it could be? The star isn't just decoration. It's the symbol of completion. It's that moment that you realize you made it through the messy middle. And that is growth. That's what this journey has been for me. Staying through the middle. And another thing my tree taught me, you don't rush a season that's meant to be savored. I used to want everything to happen fast. The weight loss, the mindset shifts, the healing. I wanted it all right now. But growth really doesn't work that way. And neither does peace. You cannot force a tree to grow faster. You can't force your body to heal before it's ready. You can't force your spirit to trust before it's safe again. And all of that is okay, because the beauty of transformation is in its pace. It's slow for a reason, because it's building roots while no one is watching. And just like that Christmas tree, even when it looks still, something powerful is happening beneath the surface. But you know what my favorite part is? It's what happens when the house gets, quiet at night and the tree lights are glowing. Everything is still, and I can finally see it. How the little pieces come together to make something so beautiful. And I realized that's what life feels like when you stop rushing. You get these quiet moments where you can actually see your own growth. The peace, the strength, the light that's been there the whole time. But you only notice it when you slow down enough to look. So yeah, I know, it's just a Christmas tree. But I also like to think of it as a mirror. A reminder that I have changed. Last year, I would have decorated while stressing out about everything else. My to-do list, my body, my progress. This year, I did it in peace. And that's the real growth. Because growth isn't about what other people see. It's about what you feel inside when you're finally okay with where you are, even if you are not there yet. The tree doesn't rush to impress anyone. It just shines. And that's what I'm learning to do. So, what did my tree teach me about growth? That it is messy before it's magical. That you don't have to have it all figured out. That small intentional steps, when stacked over time, turn into something breathtaking. And maybe most importantly, that the glow you're chasing has been inside you this whole time. You just had to plug it back in. This year, as I sit there looking at my tree, I'm proud of how far I've come. And it's not because I've arrived anywhere, but because I finally understand that the process is the whole point. And maybe that's the lesson that we all needed this season. So, if this message hit home for you, if you're in your own messy middle, I want you to know something. You are not behind, and you are definitely not broken. You're just growing. and I would love to walk through this next season with you. So, if you're ready to step into 2026 with intention, with peace instead of pressure, I would love for you to join our community. We're doing this journey together, slow, steady, and rooted. And just like that tree, we're learning to glow from the inside out. So I'm going to put the link in the description. And until our next conversation, stay kind to yourself, eat like you love yourself, and keep going. You are doing better than you think. Bye for now.